It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, this the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action, come take a ride with us if you DJ and a rapping. No capping, staying linked in, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver's who's who. And we ain't hard to find, we on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't damn not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man, we just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, 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 Shady Sports.
Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports. What's good, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back. I feel like it's been like 11 days. Right? I feel like
it feels like it.
Oh man, last weekend was amazing though. Had to, push the show to the side and because I was able to do the Veterans Day parade, so that was super cool. To be able to
happy belated Veterans Day to you, sir. Thank you for your service.
Thank you, man. It's an honor. It's an honor. So it's an honor to be around so many amazing veterans too throughout the city and connecting with so many people. It's crazy week, Veterans Week. So shout out to all the military veterans out there, the U.S. military veterans.
Not just on Veterans Day, but every day.
Right? Just yeah, and that's what we do. So reach out to your boy, reach out to me. I have a veteran service center. So if you're a veteran looking for somewhere to kick it in Denver, hit me up for sure. Just throw that little humble plug out. But yeah, man, what is up, Statik? I feel like it's been a minute, right? Without last weekend. A lot's gone down with the Broncos playing last Thursday, so I feel like it's been like even longer since we had any Broncos action.
Right, exactly.
Like an eternity.
Right.
How are you, man?
I'm good. Just hanging in there, making sure we're finishing up our time at work strong. Our season's coming to a standstill and slow down with the cold weather rolling in. It doesn't seem like it's coming in, but it's coming eventually. But yeah, no, just been finishing strong with that, keeping up with sports and music and everything like that in between. But yeah, no, everything's been good. Everything's been good.
There we go. I mean, hey, we'll have more time. You have more time to hopefully focus in on basketball with the Nuggets killing it. So that's a plus, right? So yeah, guys, we got a good show for you today. It's Saturday morning, so that means we're hanging out here at the bus stop. You know what that means. We're kicking it. We're talking NFL, NBA, music, hockey, whatever we feel like talking. We're talking sports and music, right? So we're just trying to keep it live around here. You know how we do. So come out, hang out with us, chop it up, kick it here at the bus stop if you aren't already. If you are, thank you. If you haven't, head over to YouTube and subscribe to our page, the YouTube channel, Shady Sports Network. Try to build that up. We try to build that up. We want to get over 3,000. We're I think 4 subscribers away from 3,000. So if you haven't subscribed, get over there right now and subscribe to Shady Sports Network. It's not too hard to find with Shady Sports Network on all platforms. Get over, subscribe, hit that like button, hit that share button, tell your friends to subscribe. If you're on any other social media channels, hit that follow button and just link up with us. We got some good stuff. We got live sports. I know we'll have CSU today on our live channel. So that's coming up this morning. So, hey, that's some local love. And that's some really, I think that's some big time. I know it's Mountain West. It may not be, SEC or ACC, but it's some pretty good football over there at CSU over in FOCO. But yeah, guys, we got some good stuff for you. We'll be talking, looking back on week 10 NFL, looking forward to week 11 and then we might touch on some NBA. We don't have Reem here today, but we'll see if we can struggle through the NBA talk. And after that, we got Statik Stamp with our new Music Friday update. So we'll get that going. So get your chat in, hop in the chat, let us know what you're watching, what games you're watching, let us know what music you're listening to, any new music that we should have on our radar. We'd love to hear it. And if you do music, if you rap, you produce, you sing, whatever it may be, hit us up. We'd love to get you on. You DJ, we want to get your DJ mix on too. I had a DJ mix from the homie. Maybe I'll just see if I can pull it up. We'll get Rob Zilla's mix on here. I thought that was pretty clean. He has another one coming out here shortly. But yeah, guys, you know how I do. I hit you up with that promo, Shady Sports promo. When we come back, we'll be talking NFL Week 10.
You thought you wanted Gunther against Chad Gable, but you didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Chad Gable would take everything that Gunther's done and bury it.
The Playmaker.
It was on site. AJ Styles walked out there, seen LA like, oh, okay. And then LA Knight hopped out the car. Let's go.
Break down everything in TNA, AEW, and all of the WWE programming. Join these two kings, monarchs of wrestling, live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central on the Play Caller Sports Talk YouTube channel.
Yes, sir. Live. I'm looking at this chat over here on Instagram, man. Diego, shout out Diego. Thanks for joining us. Said after the Seahawks beat the Rams this week, them Hawks are certified Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, man. It's crazy to see them climbing like they are, really, honestly.
Oh, I was going to touch on that. It's wild, man. Like, did not expect the Seahawks. Andy Dalton.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Sam
man.
Darnold. Who is the coach, actually? That's a good question. I don't think they have a coach. It seems like they only talk about Njigba and Darnold and Cup.
Yeah, who's their coach? Because let's say, man, hold on.
Mike McDonald.
What? Mike, yeah. Wait. Dang. Dude's young.
Yeah, Mike McDonald. He attended the University of Georgia, where he began his coaching career as a graduate assistant in 2010. He previously served as the assistant coach of the Ravens.
Nice.
That's
He
what
went to
came up.
Centennial High School.
Interesting.
There you go. Colorado local flavor. Keeping that flavor in your ear. Yeah, man.
No,
I was
idea.
gonna start and talk about the snooze fest between the Broncos and the Raiders, but I mean we can, Seahawks completely demolished the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Seahawks.
Do you think the Cardinals should stick with Jacoby Brissett?
I did watch that game. It's really a toss-up. I think he's doing better than anybody else they have, honestly. Even over Kyler. I don't know who their other backup is, but I think he's the best fitted for the situation they're currently in. I just don't know what that really does for the organization, what that does for Kyler Murray's confidence and just his performance overall. Put a big question mark on Kyler Murray. Like, is his time up in Arizona.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it feels like Jacoby has been doing good. Sam Darnold, he didn't have the best game stats wise, and he really hasn't had the best of games. I mean, last week he was pretty freaking okay with 330 passing yards, pretty phenomenal. But it's been, I don't know, it's just something about their team. I don't know if it's their schedule. I mean, you can only play who you play, but
yeah,
I mean, they beat.
it's really just a toss-up.
Yeah, they beat the Commanders last week without Jaden Daniels. They beat the Texans without everybody. They beat the Jaguars. They beat the Cardinals twice this season. They beat the Saints. And they beat the Steelers. They lost to the 49ers. They lost to the Buccaneers. We'll see. We'll see with this Rams game for sure, I think. But then they play the Titans. So they got a pretty flexible schedule.
They do. And so, that's a good outlook for them. But, I mean, it's too hard to tell, honestly, where that franchise is going to go in the future. I don't know what answers they really have. If they're just – because, I mean, in a situation like this with the Cardinals, I mean, if I was in their position, I would be putting Kyler Murray in and just showing off his skills, setting him up for putting him up on the trade block when he, offseason comes, show what he's got, and try and get the best offer you can for him. If you bench him, you're really kind of killing that trade value.
Yeah. Yeah, see like a Russell Wilson situation where there's like pay him to leave.
Yeah, almost. It seems like, and that's could be a good thing. It could be a bad thing because I don't know where he would go, where he fits into anybody else's system. Really, honestly, where they're in desperate need of a quarterback, I think he would really kind of fall into that backup kind of for a solid team,
right? Like Justin Fields style.
Yeah, even like whole Mac Jones situation right now.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. The 49ers seem to be doing pretty good with Mac Jones in too. That's the crazy thing there to see and witness on this
today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purdy's playing tomorrow though. They're like, nah.
Yeah, and that'll be interesting because I mean it puts the 40 and they're playing ironically the Cardinals, it puts them in a weird position where what if Purdy goes out there and they see Mac Jones is actually performing better and Purdy doesn't come back out the same way. Like do they bench Purdy over Mac Jones?
No, dang. I mean they could, right? It's Mr. Irrelevant.
We're gonna see Mac Jones versus Jacoby Brissett.
It's killing it, right? It's been some interesting quarter. It's always like that, man. Teams still don't. Well, I guess they kind of have invested in backups. That's why we got Jacoby Brissett killing it. We got Mac Jones killing it.
Which isn't a bad thing at all. I like to see people get their second stride and get that second opportunity and showcase what they got, really, because there's teams out there that do need quarterbacks eventually, inevitably. It's one of those things like where it's an ever-changing kind of atmosphere. It's not like hockey, it's not like basketball where things are really solid and set and you really don't expect much. But the NFL seems to get these like very dramatic change-ups. Like beginning of the season, who saw Micah Parsons in a Packers jersey? And
the Packers still sucking.
Yeah,
that is true though. I mean, you see things like, who expected the Colts to be, 8-2? Who expected the Patriots to be 9-2, right? After Thursday, beating the Jets. What about? Oh man, the Browns still rolling out Dylan Gabriel like it's something to do.
And who expected the Ravens to be 4-5? This late into the season. Who expected the Chiefs to be where they're at 5 and what are they 5-4?
Yeah, they were saying, if the Broncos beat the Chiefs tomorrow, Chiefs got like a 7% chance to win the division. So we can knock them out. We can knock them out, man.
Yeah, we could pretty much put the finishing touches on.
Huh?
You could probably put those finishing touches on, and pretty much it really drops their percentage for even making the playoffs at that point if we beat them tomorrow.
Probably, yeah, a lot. Like, let's see.
Because I mean, the Chiefs, their schedule, they got the Broncos, the Colts, the Cowboys, the Texans, the Chargers, the Titans is their relief really game, and then they go into the Broncos again, and then end it in the Raiders. So I see them for sure getting a win over the Titans and Raiders, but the rest of those games are toss-ups, man. I can see the Colts, the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Chargers all taking it to them.
I need them to.
Yeah,
every time.
I put them at what, 7-9 or 7-10.
Let's see, Chiefs playoff picture.
Maybe it's just not there.
Like a 98% chance.
Even with the loss
to the Broncos and the loss to the Chargers.
Then those Texans defense, I mean, they're pretty scary when they're under pressure, and going against a team like the Chiefs or the Broncos, the Texans just seem to rise to the occasion always. Even though they lost it in Denver, they really put up a good fight. It was a battle of the defenses the whole way through, and the Texans don't back down from nobody. The Chargers, they can easily put out. The Colts, I mean, have put a staple on the NFL this year. I mean, it's crazy. Like we just said, it's crazy to think that they would be one of the top teams in the NFL right now, and yet here we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, it'll be hard, but they could still do something. And then they have that loss to the Bills too already. So that's the AFC loss. All their losses are they got the loss to the Eagles. Besides that, their losses are AFC losses. So yeah, man, they lose to us. The Colts can come and put that knockout punch.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
And I can see them beating the Cowboys, but I could also see the Cowboys having one of their standout weeks like they're known to have. The Cowboys, you can count them as going 0 or 100 on a game.
It's in Dallas, so
yeah,
it could be pretty hard, man. I mean, the Chiefs got a ways to go. They need to win this game, I think.
Broncos need to
win the game too.
Yeah, I think the Broncos, they have to get at least 3 more wins in order to be, very comfortable and confident in securing a playoff berth with their upcoming season. I think, it's very doable. But they do have some challenges, They got the Commanders who, are the Commanders. You really can't count them out, even with Jaden Daniels out. Commanders are always set to pop it off. It's the return of Von. It won't be here, but it's going to be return of Von Miller seeing the Broncos and that number 1 defense.
Oh man, yeah. The offense.
And then we go
around Mariota.
Yeah, exactly. And Mariota, I mean, I miss him as a Titan. Mariota was he's still, I think, the only quarterback to ever throw a touchdown pass to himself.
Oh man.
And they got, the Raiders coming up on December 7th. That should be, a sweep for the Broncos for the year, even though this last game was ugly. I think the wind played a huge factor in that game. It really kept people from, on both sides of the ball, from really airing it out and having those big plays and all that. The gusts were nothing to mess with. I was watching a couple of videos of, the officials having to sit there and keep almost essentially stand on the ball to keep it on the spot so that, the center can get up under it and put his hands on it because it just kept rolling on him.
That's how it be here. It was windy as heck that week too.
Yeah. And that's just one of those things that will be nice when we get into this new stadium going. And, almost 4 years from now, and, the lease is up, and they have that stadium built by, I think they said 2031 or something like that is when Broncos will be in their new stadium, is we have the ability to play in mile high atmosphere, but we also will have the opportunity to shut that roof
Close
and
that roof. Yeah.
yeah, and be able to take the wind out of the game and have a real game every week.
Hit them like Eddie did. Close that roof up. It's getting chilly in here. Oh man. Yeah. That'll be
And then we
fun.
got and then we got the Packers on the 14th. You know, I feel like the Broncos will do solid in that game. I think they'll pull that one off. We have the Jaguars after that, which I think the Broncos will pull that off because those are both home games. And then we go into Kansas City, which I could see us taking that loss. I could see Kansas City beating us in that last. I don't think we're going to get the sweep on them. I think we'll take tomorrow's game, but lose the second face off. And then we get in the
Yeah.
Chargers, where we're set to, take it back to them, and it'll be here. We
We'll
end the
probably have
season
to
at home.
beat them for the division.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that, and it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. It'll be a fun game because, like you said, it'll be a battle for the division. And who doesn't want the season to end that way? Because you're gonna play starters in that sense. Nobody wants to see the Broncos versus the Chiefs last year, whereas the Broncos starters versus the second string Chiefs.
Hey, we still beat them.
We still beat them, but it just isn't that entertaining. You want to see a
Yeah.
face off. You want to end the season fighting it all out and putting it all out there on the grass.
That's true. That's true. So it looks like we're set up for that for sure. We definitely just got to take care of business. At least, I'd say at least one win over these next 3 games.
Yeah.
Need a hard stretch.
Yeah, the AFC's got a challenge ahead of them, man, just because all of the AFC West has to play Houston again. The Broncos already did their face off with Houston. But the Chargers, they on the 28th of December, they have to go against Houston. They got the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Chargers, or the Eagles, and the Raiders. And so, it's not an easy road for any of these AFC teams, but it's going to be the strongest that is the last standing, and that's what I'm excited to see.
And who do you see winning the AFC?
I think it's going to be a shootout. It's going to come down to that last game, and I think it's going to end up in the Broncos' hands with it being at home. It's very hard to beat the Broncos at home. They've proven that this season for sure. That's where they do have play to their strengths. And that's, I preach this all season, I feel like, is that the Broncos play down to who they're playing, really, or they'll play up to who they're playing. They just really match energies and just make sure that they pull off the last second victory. It's never a blowout unless you play the Cowboys.
Yeah. Right? Somehow they can't seem to get other blowouts from anyone else, but they play the Cowboys. Step it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we blew out the Bengals too. That was a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I see us beating the Chiefs tomorrow. I don't care what anybody says. I got us beating the Chiefs. I got us beating the Commanders. That should be light work. They should beat the Raiders again. Realistically, that Packers game, I think, will be our next challenge after the Chiefs. I feel like, but it's the NFL any given Sunday.
Right. I guess that could roll us right into our predictions. What do you predict for tomorrow's game again with the Broncos and the Chiefs?
The Broncos and the Chiefs? Yeah, no, I got Broncos coming out strong. RJ Harvey's about to show us what he can do, man, with those extra reps. And he's going to come out swinging. So I got Broncos, man, taking this game. Let's see. Yeah, I got the Broncos winning, but I got the Broncos scoring 28 and the Chiefs scoring 17.
Okay. I think it's going to be one of our higher scoring games. I think we fall behind in the first half. The stadium's real irritated with the team going into the halftime, and then us, pulling off that second half greatness that they seem to have this year. And I got the Broncos at 33, Chiefs 21.
Dang. Nice. Yeah. Cool. And that's a Sunday night game. We already saw the Thursday night game. Patriots
know.
came out, mollywop the Jets.
And if any of the audience hasn't noticed, we do not have Reem here today, but I think it's safe to say we can go with the anti-Bronco hater, going with the Chiefs.
Right? He definitely picked the Chiefs right here.
And he would say it's probably going to be a score of 42-9.
Ridiculous. That's not even gonna happen. That's what I
Not
said on the
against our
fan. I don't
defense.
want to hear that craziness.
Not against this defense.
Not this week. We don't need that. We need all the positivity, Broncos Nation. They come through and just knock the Chiefs out the park.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Chiefs, I mean, they've been very mediocre this season overall. You know, they had their bye week last week, but you know, the week before that, you know, they played. Who did they play? Why is it slipping on? The Commanders? I think it was their last game they had. Is that right? Yeah, looks
Who are we
like
talking
it.
about? Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Pretty sure
They
that's the
just
last
played the
game I have.
Bills. They just lost to the Bills.
Oh
They
yeah,
had a
yeah,
bye
that's
week
right.
last week. They were off last week, so it feels like forever. But 2 weeks ago, they lost to the Bills.
Okay.
Want to remind everyone they lost to the Bills.
But they lost to the Bills, right?
Lost to the Bills. They
Yeah, they
did beat
lost to
the
the Bills.
Commanders, but they lost to the Bills after that. They beat the Raiders 0-31.
But they
Shut
lost
them
to the
out,
Bills.
but they lost to the Bills. So they're coming off a loss out of their bye week. I think Andy Reid's like 33-4 or something like that, coming off a bye.
Interesting. Well, it's
Yeah,
about to be 33-5.
something like that.
Because the Broncos are good at breaking those records, it seems like this year, and breaking those streaks. I think it was over.
Yes.
It was over 1,000 games where like no team had ever came back in the fourth quarter being down 19 points, and then the Broncos. And I was like 1,300 and something or something like that. Teams and games.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have to do that though against the Chiefs. Hopefully we just beat
Nah.
them all. I just want to
Yeah.
freaking juggernaut them, just Incredible Hulk beat them down, Hulk smash them, just slam them back and forth and beat the
And if
life
we're
out of
capable,
them.
yeah, if we're capable of doing that, it's really gonna set the tone for that Chargers matchup for us, honestly, where the Chargers are gonna be like, oh no, oh snap, oh no.
Put some fear in the league. Put
Yeah.
some fear in the league for sure. Let them know.
Especially if we beat them by a good amount and all that. Because I mean, the Bills just barely pulled it off, you know. So if we dominate it, then it's even gonna put the Bills on notice. It's gonna put the whole NFL, like you said, on notice. Where it's like, oh man, the Broncos, they play up or they play down to the teams. It don't matter who they're playing; they're gonna win it.
Yeah, I want to see the Bills again. Not in the playoffs though. Unless somebody else knocks them out.
Yeah, playoff Bills, unless it's the AFC Championship, are pretty scary.
Yeah. Yo, so that's the 2:00 game. We do got early morning games though. Chargers, Jaguars. I got Jaguars. I'm just gonna let you know.
Oh man, that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be a pretty good matchup, honestly. Just because I mean, they're both just missing those pieces that they really need, and it's been really affecting them like crazy. But I unfortunately I want to say the Jaguars, but I feel like it's gonna be the Chargers on that one.
You said Chargers.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Bears at Vikings. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one. The Bears have been kind of on a run. I don't know if Caleb Williams is just starting to finally feel himself or what, but I'm gonna go with the Bears on this one.
Nice. 6-3 Bears versus the 4-5 Vikings. Yeah, man, I think I gotta agree with you there. I think Justin Jefferson needs to come over to the Broncos.
Right. Yeah, I think that'll be the nail in the coffin kind of game for him being there and just being like, I need out. It's gonna be like Devontae Williams when he was in I don't know if it was Oakland or Vegas, but when he was with the Raiders, and he's like,
Well,
man, this guy's gonna get me killed. I need out.
We finally get to see Caleb Williams versus McCarthy though. So that should be a good matchup.
Yeah,
McCarthy's
definitely.
a little banged up, but we get to see finally.
Yeah, that's the matchup we've been dying to see since the draft.
I think that's the one of the few we had. Well, I guess he's still Jaden and McCarthy, not the matchup. All right, Texans, Titans.
Texans.
Dang, you're quick with it, Texans. Going against the Titans. I was gonna say, man, the 4-5 Texans versus the 1-8 Titans. I kind of like the Titans in this game.
That Texans defense is just too much. Titans won't be able to put up enough points.
For who? They lost 5 games. It was just
for the
enough
Titans.
for 5 teams. And the Titans are going to be 6th.
The Titans just don't have the weapons they need to put
That's
up
some
points.
self-hate right there, brother. That's all I'm going to say.
I want them to be good, man. I want them to be good. I just am not seeing it at all. And it's just, I have faith for them in the future. I just have given up on them this season and last season for that matter. It's the rebuild process, and they are in like one of the hardest rebuilds in the hardest route for a rebuild that they could have chosen. They just did things in such a backwards way. I mean, I know they're kicking themselves right now for giving up on Vrabel, or where they're seeing what he's doing in New England right now. He has literally turned that team completely around. And
no, Drake may turn that team around. Well, I guess Vrabel has.
I would say it's a factor of both. It's a factor of both for sure, because Rabel really brings that defensive camaraderie where any team he goes to, that defense is just tough. And Drake May, yes, I'll give Drake May his flowers on that one. He really contributed to putting points up on the board and getting plays when they need to be happening. And he's got a really good connection with Diggs right now. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of May and Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs just that beast. All right, I forgot about the early game over in España. Commanders at the Dolphins. Game of the week, right?
That one's going to be a rough one, but I feel like the Dolphins will pull this one off.
Dang, I was just writing Commanders on you next to your name.
I think the Dolphins are going to pull this one out.
I picked the Commanders.
For the sake of my fantasy team. Because I got Waddle and I got HN.
I got HN, but I don't care because he's going to go off regardless. They don't need to win for him to go off.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're not wrong there, man. It's crazy the stats he's been putting up in losses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. Panthers at the Falcons. Game of the week, number 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Panthers.
In Atlanta.
They're really turning around.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm confident with that one too. I'll go with Panthers on that one as well.
I gotta say the NFC and the AFC South, they got the most exciting divisions. Like any team can turn around any year and do something to be completely different.
Yeah, in any week, honestly, too. At the same time, it's crazy to think, like, how we looked at some of these teams at the beginning of the year and how we're looking at them now, especially
Yeah,
like the Bears.
that's what I'm saying. Like, well, that's the what are they? NFC North.
Yeah,
They're exciting too, though. That division's just top heavy, though.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
just a lot of those. It's a couple of those NFC divisions for sure. Because
yeah, you gotta hang in there.
yeah, because I really didn't see that. I thought the Bears were going to be right there with the Titans, and I was going to be going against them every week. But I'm confident the Bears are going to take this week against the Vikings, which hard to believe that when you like look back at 2 years ago, you would never predict that the Bears were going to be topping the Vikings in a prediction.
Yeah, but that's just the way it is. The world we live in now.
Mm-hmm. And I think our last morning game. Oh no, there's a couple more still, but we also have the Packers and Giants.
The Packers and the Giants. Jameis Winston.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. To be honest, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
what's to come out.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, if you got Wandale Robinson, you better start him.
Right, you're not wrong there. You can expect some huge plays coming out of the Giants side, whether it's an interception or a completion for a touchdown. It's got to be one of the two.
Yep. It's gonna be probably both.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna see an interception, possibly pick six, and we're gonna see a touchdown for 74 yards right out the gate.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna throw 435 yards.
And the Packers have just been so hit and miss this season, honestly. I could see the Giants taking this one actually, honestly. And
Oh,
I
the
could see
upset.
I could see New York fans going with another false hope and them cheering yet again, thinking that they're 8-2 when it's
I
quite the
know. So
opposite.
wow, they're cheering so hard, and you look, they only have 2 wins.
Yeah,
Really?
you're gonna see Super Bowl champion Giants 2025 tattoos after this next week win.
It was like
It's gonna be wild.
when you was it UCF or UCF, I think, when they like went undefeated and stuff, and they put up a national championship billboard. They didn't even
Yeah,
like make it to the BCS.
yeah, real
So I
rough.
got
That's new.
Packers.
Okay.
I'm going with the Packers. Buccaneers at the Bills. Battle of the Bees.
Yeah,
Baker
definitely.
versus Ballin. Allen. That's what I call him. Ballin. So it's all bees all around.
I'm gonna go with the Bills on this one.
Ooh, no fear.
Yeah, I love Baker Mayfield. I love what he's done with the Buccaneers, but he's lost weapons, and I hate it for him. But he's been hurting without having Mike Evans out there. Seems like Mike Evans is on the field. Buccaneers are a scary team when he's out. It's just who to guard, and that just shuts them down.
Yeah, man. And yeah, he has like nobody. No, I think Bucky Irvin comes back. No, Bucky Irvin's
Yeah,
out too.
yeah. Bucky Irving's been out. He's been able to go to Tez Johnson on a couple plays, which has been awesome and impressive to see him come out. Just because that's Bo Nick's brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool to see him come out and have himself a couple games. The one person that has really kind of let them down this season that hasn't performed like he has before, um, needs to be relied on is Kate Otten, their tight
Kate
end. Kate
Otten,
Otten,
man, he ain't done crap.
yeah, he was a beast and a force all last year. I had him on my fantasy team, and
Uh,
I loved having Kate Otten. And then this year around, he's just not been there. He's not been present.
he had
He's
a
just
good
not
game last
showing up.
week.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in week 10 now. I mean, can't 1 for 9 is still 1 for 9.
Hey, he is probably the number 22 tight end. That's true. That is true. No, but I expect to see more from him, though, especially needed in this game for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Because, I mean, on the other end of that, you have the Bills offense, and they've been relentless. You know, they came off some weird losses. They've had some weird losses this year, honestly, where you wouldn't expect it or predict the Bills to lose those ones. But, you know, it's just how the chips fall sometimes, and
Nah,
it's
the
always safe to
Patriots are
say
just that good.
it's always safe to say that the Bills are going to go to the AFC Championship and lose it if
I
they're
don't
going to
know. We
get to
might
the
not
AFC
even see the
Championship.
Bills in the playoffs. Shoot, the Patriots seem like they got that division unlocked, and then there's only 3 spots up for grabs. I mean, shoot, who's gonna get it? You know, if the Broncos, if we got ours unlocked, and the Chargers are fighting for that one too. You got the Jaguars leading their division right now, but then you know the Colts. Sorry, you got the Colts obviously leading their division, and Jaguars still in play. So you know, there's quite a few teams battling for those late spots. The Bills could get knocked down too. They keep losing. They got to win this game, I feel.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it can really go either way because I mean they're both 6-3 teams. You know, the Bucks and the Bills. I mean, they're
Yeah.
both fighting for something right now.
Yeah, but the Bucks, you know, their division is a little bit easier though. Like they can go 500 and win that division
You're not wrong.
any given year. They don't care. They know. Let's see, like they're still top of their division by like 2 wins, 2 losses. So, I mean, they have to really like implode to lose that division. They'll still be good. I don't think
Who do
it's
you
a
got
must
taking?
win, but they do need to win because they did just lose to who? Commander? Who did they lose to last week?
Who, the Buccaneers?
Patriots. Huh?
Who, the Buccaneers?
Yeah, they lost to the Patriots.
Yeah, and it was a close, tight one. Honestly, it was 28-23. Which it just kind of goes to show what the Buccaneers are capable of. They went up against the best team in that division, and you know it's easy to say that the Patriots are on a run, just like the Broncos and Colts, where it's like who's going to stop them right now?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you
Yeah,
got taking the Bills Bucks game?
the Bills.
Okay. Yeah, and I think it goes into what you said, honestly, where it's a must win for them, as opposed to the Bucks, where they have a couple losses to give and still be pretty safe and secure.
Yeah, as long as they still beat the Panthers and they still beat the Falcons, they can still win their division. So I'm
Yeah.
not worried about them. Whereas the Bills, they got to climb back to get back in their division, especially after their loss to the Patriots. They're already down, and then they'll have more wins. See, like our situation, the Broncos with the Chargers, we have more wins and less losses than the Chargers, so we're ahead of them by that merit. Once we tie with them, then it's like, oh shit, we gotta beat them, right?
Yeah, and that's one thing they have over us, though, is they are undefeated in divisional matchups. They're 3-0, and they've beaten us, Chiefs, and the Raiders.
Exactly. So we got to beat them at least once.
Yeah, and that'll
We
put us
have
at
to beat them.
2-1. It'll put them at 3-1.
Yeah.
And then that'll put us with our final matchups in the AFC West against the Raiders and the Chiefs. I mean, by the time we face the Chargers, we potentially could be, 4-1 in our division.
Mm-hmm. And have a strong hold on it, even with that loss to them. So
Yeah,
I think we still
and
got to beat them. I don't know quite how that works. If we like lose to them and we have a much better record, I think we have to have like a really strong record in the division. But if they
yeah, it'll
can't,
be matched up. That's the
weird.
goal. That's what the Broncos need to aim for at this point, honestly, is a 3-1 matchup in the division going into that Chargers game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That was fun, man. I miss Saturday mornings.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's see what else we got. We got one more morning game: Bengals and the Steelers.
Bengals and the Steelers. I mean, how much longer we got before Joey Cool is back?
Week 13. I think they
Okay,
said
so
as early as week 13.
they still got a few more games to
Yeah.
get through.
I don't know, man. They're pretty out of it. I don't know if they can. I don't even know if Joe Cool can come back and save their world.
Yeah, no, I think it's. And in that sense, do you even attempt to rush him back in, or are you just letting him come back in week 15, week 16, and
Maybe,
the season strong, and make sure you got a
maybe if they
healthy.
beat the Steelers today.
True.
If they beat the Steelers, let's see what's their record or what's their schedule.
Maybe 4-6.
Well, the Steelers would be. They beat the Steelers. Steelers be 5-5. They'd be 4-6. Steelers on top of that division right now, and then the
Yeah.
Ravens I think are 4-4. So they could beat the Steelers. Then they play the Patriots. Man, they shoot. Hey, Joe Flacco come to life. They beat the Patriots, and then all of a sudden, they're now what was that 5-6?
Yeah.
Playing the Ravens, who will be, let's say, 5-6 as well. They could possibly be 5-6 as well. That whole division could be 5-6. By the time Joe Burrow comes back, and they could literally win that division. Of course, they have to beat the 9-2 Patriots, so they'll probably be.
That is crazy to think about, man.
4-7. Still, though, they still have a really good chance in that division because they still play. So they play the Ravens twice because that'd be week 13, week 15, and then they play the Browns. So they got a solid chance to come back and take that division if they beat the Steelers today.
Yeah, no, it's really one of those things, and
because they already beat the Steelers, so they sweep the Steelers. Then
yeah,
that's wild.
Man, I think the Steelers take this one, honestly.
Yeah, they got to. They can't lose. If they lose this, that's Aaron Rodgers might as well just retire.
Yeah, but I think the Steelers take this one, and a close one. I think it will be a close one. I think Flacco being out there, it's gonna be battle. It's Stacey Hot Bowl all over again.
I know, right? That's so wild. And then
I think Flacco is 39 or 40, and then Aaron Rodgers is 41, I believe.
How the heck they keep playing? Oh, they keep playing each other.
But
the Bengals won the last meeting. They pulled it also. They just got to pull this one off again, man. And you never know, it can change an entire season. One quarter can change an entire season. One ring
to rule them all.
Right? That's crazy. I just looking at it like that. This might just be the game of the morning to watch.
I would agree with that. That is the morning game of the week for sure.
You think so? I was thinking it would be Buccaneers Bills, but this one is pretty crucial. I think,
and it was the first time they met too.
Yeah, so it was a really good game the first time they met, huh?
Yeah.
Dang. All right. 2:00 games. Where did the Broncos? 49ers at Cardinals.
Who'd you have for the Bengals, Steelers, you think?
Oh, Bengals.
Okay.
It's a must win.
And the 49ers and Cardinals. It's going to be battle of the backups.
Battle of the backups that are better than the starters.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, it won't. It'll be Brock Purdy.
Oh, yeah, you said that. You did say that. But it could be battle of the backups if Brock Purdy, doesn't perform in that first half and things are not looking good, which I could see happening. I could see the Cardinals making a run on them, which Kobe Brissett, and to the point where the 49ers are like, do we put Mac Jones back in?
Oh, man, I'm going 49ers. I'm not even speaking that blasphemous on Mac Jones' name. Tom Brady of this generation.
I'm going to go with the 49ers as well. I could see them having a rough first half. and then having to go back into the second half strong. I don't think they're going to be blown out in the first half, but I feel like it's going to be a point to where they have to force a solid comeback in that second half, and I think they do pull it off. And first half they go into a 10-17, being behind the Cardinals, and then just owning them in the second half, and the Cardinals not putting up any points, and like the 49ers winning, who knows, 30 plus to 17 or something.
Dang.
I don't see Brock Purdy coming in and just wrecking everything.
Pretty bold score.
Yeah, but you got Kittle back too. You got Brock Purdy back in the lineup. I can see them going off and having a game.
Mm-hmm. Now we bring it to our game that our boy Diego is talking about. Seahawks at the Rams.
That's going to be a good matchup.
It's going to be a good matchup, huh?
It's going to be a solid matchup. I love when I get to see teams like this go up against each other. I mean, it's both 7-2, both solid, both. It's a divisional game. I mean, it's just got such a good lineup to be a great game, honestly, where it's just going to go back and forth. The prediction on this one is going to be hard because this is like a literal 50-50. There's just no landslide victory on this on either side.
Nope, and then you're watching the 49ers just win. We all just said the 49ers just got to win. So now the 49ers are 7-4. So
yeah,
somebody got to give way to the 49ers too. Whoever loses this game will be 7-3. Whoever wins will be 8-2.
Gotta be. It's a something has to give game. It's going to be a something has to give game, and I can see this being high scoring. You got Devontae Adams on one side, you got Njigba on the other side. You got Matthew Stafford, who always seems like he's at his prime somehow, some way in the past 10 years. And then you got not Andy Dalton.
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold, yeah.
Cooper Kupp coming home.
It's Cooper Kupp coming home, yep.
Well, Cooper Kupp at home coming to his home team. That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's just got the whole recipe for a super back and forth game where you really just don't know what the outcome's going to be on this one, honestly.
Yeah. I think this is about the time of the year where the Seahawks start giving up. I'm going with the Rams.
Okay, I like that.
They start like sucking this time of the year, and then you watch the division go to like the 49ers. And the Rams just barely lose out to the 49ers, so they got to go on the road in the playoffs.
This is one of the Rams' better starts, man. I think the last time I seen the Rams go on a run like this and look this good, they went to the Super Bowl and won it.
Uh-oh.
And it was it was a very unpredicted event that whole year. Nobody expected the Rams to come out as the Super Bowl champions, and sure enough, they were the last one standing. I'm going to go with the Rams as well, honestly. The Rams just have that firepower, man. They have that drive. They have everything going for them. I see Kupp being relied on too much in his comeback. They kind of lessen Njigba's role, and it ends up biting them in the butt at the end.
Dang, you heard it here, Diego. Statik is a Seahawks hater.
I'm a Seattle fan, just not the Seahawks. I love my Mariners. I was sad when they dropped out of the MLB playoffs this year. They were just 1 out away from making the World Series.
All right, we got game of the week right here. Ravens at the Browns.
That's where I wish Jameis Winston was still a Brown. But
oh, man. He'd probably throw for 900 yards this game. He's still going to throw for 300 yards for the Browns somehow. He doesn't even play well. He's going to throw enough yards for the Giants that the Browns are going to be able to use them. Because Dylan Gabriel's throwing like 30 yards. That's it.
Going to do a mid-game trade.
Mid-game trade.
Calling it now.
Winston for Gabriel. Get him out of here.
And yeah, they would still start Winston over fucking
Over Shador. They bring him
Shador.
in right now and still start him over Shador. Like Walker hasn't practiced with the one, so we don't know if
Yeah.
we can use him. Brad,
Oh,
I'm gonna
man.
go Ravens. Browns.
Yeah,
favorite.
same. I got the Ravens taking this one for sure. It's going to be in dominant fashion. It's going to be the comeback of Lamar, where everyone's like, "Oh, Lamar, the number 2 for the MVP."
Yeah, he's definitely not getting outdueled by Dylan Gabriel.
Yeah, no, it's been a rough go for Dylan Gabriel. I don't know what their motive is, what their plan is. They are just that stuck in their plan. Like somebody is getting fired every week for the rest of the season. I feel
Well, they
like
got
until like they have nobody.
I think they got the worst record. They're tied for the worst record right now with the Jets, and they
They're
lost
gonna
to the
bring
Jets. So,
they're gonna bring in Nico Collins next. Watch.
oh man, let's see for conference. I guess it'd be the league, huh? Yeah, it'd be the whole league. Oh dang, they're Titans. Yeah, but they're tied. Dang, there's some teams at the bottom, man. Giants, Jets, New Orleans, Cleveland, Vegas, all only got 2 wins.
It's gonna be a race for that overall first round pick.
Yeah, Titans got 1 win though. They got that.
But it's just one of those things, man, where there's nobody in this upcoming draft that it's worth tossing a season for at this point.
Yeah.
For the Titans, at least. They have their quarterback. The next draft is going to be a quarterback draft.
You
And
think
it's
so?
loaded with it's going to be loaded with good quarterbacks. But you don't have an Ashton Genty this college season yet so far. You don't have a Scattaboo. You don't have an Njigba. You don't have a whole lot of anybody else coming out of this next draft that I see is going to be as prominent as a quarterback. It's going to be a real dry-looking draft class.
Dang. Hopefully Lagway will declare. Get him out of the Gators, man. I didn't say that too loud, did I?
Just loud enough.
Oh,
For
shit.
the people in the back.
Oh, man. Do my Gators play today? I kind of got tired of crying every Saturday between them and CU. My eyes hurt. Dang, USF is losing to the Navy. They're talking all that trash. They better not lose to the Navy. Navy don't got a quarterback. They just run the ball.
No, I just want to see Ohio State lose.
Dang. Hate like that? Hate.
Yeah. I just don't like Ohio State. I don't like everything about them. I don't like their face. I don't like their grass. I don't like their nothing.
Dang, that's crazy. Who's Ohio State play today? Let's
And that
see.
probably derives a little from LeBron being from there. I don't like LeBron.
Dang, he didn't even go to Ohio State.
I know. It's just that he was born. It's just that Akron is a city there,
He built a school out there.
He's a false hope.
Oh man, why did LeBron hate?
I don't know. I think a lot of it stems from me being such an MJ Kobe fan. He's always going to be number 3, no matter what he thinks, no matter what he does. He'll
Man,
always be
was
behind
it
Kobe
Dave
and
said
MJ.
if he LeBron, Eddie Murphy, MJ.
He could have all the records he wants. Yeah, you're going to have every record if you played 36 seasons.
Yeah, none of them are better than Kobe, right?
Yeah, I agree, man. And that's the toss up. I don't put Kobe in front of MJ, and I don't put MJ in front of Kobe.
Yeah. No need to hate though. It's cool. We can witness the greatness. Well, greatness in Luca right now, right? It's crazy.
The greatness in the G League. He's the greatest G League player ever right now.
Oh, let's get this last game. Cowboys at the Raiders. Oh, I guess last two games.
Cowboys and
at the
Raiders. Cowboys.
Raiders. You said the Cowboys, so that quick.
Oh yeah.
What's the score?
I'm gonna go with Cowboys. They're also going to be just like the Giants. They're going to have a real good game, and everyone's, including Jerry Jones, going to be like, "We're the greatest ever." I think it's going to be like a 28-5 matchup.
28-5. Dang. I'm gonna go Cowboys. I don't think it'll be that crucial. I think it'll be like 17-13. Because they're both cornball. The Thursday night game. Bills at the Texans. Oof. Slot game.
I go Bills 28. No, I just did that with Cowboys. I'll go Bills 21 to Texans 9.
Dang.
They'll get 3 field goals.
I'm gonna go Bills. And then I am gonna go 34 to 12.
Ooh, you're gonna go with 4 field goals. All right.
Yeah.
And then we did skip the Lions-Eagles game.
Oh, did we? Is that the Monday night game?
It is not the Monday night game.
Is that the Monday night game?
It's the Sunday night, 6:20.
Sunday night game. How did I miss that game?
You're so
Lions at the
captivated by the
Eagles?
Cowboys Raiders.
I know.
That's gonna be a good one.
Huh?
This will be a good one too, honestly.
Oh.
I think that it's gonna be a standout game by Barkley. I think he's gonna put up some numbers and have one of those standout games where everyone's like, "Oh, yep, he's still one of the best." But I think the Lions are also going to have an incredible game themselves, coming out of Goff. I think he'll have one.
Off.
Goff will have one of those games.
Off.
Yeah, Jared Goff he'll go 21 for 23 and have like 340 humble yards. But he's gonna have one of those. He'll have one of those like first 3 quarters. He won't have an incompletion. It's gonna go like 17 for 17 before he has like a couple drops. But I think at the end of the day, I think the Eagles come out on top on this one.
What's the score?
I think this will be a high-scoring game and back and forth. I'm going to go 41 Eagles to Detroit 33.
Dang. I'm going to go Lions. Amon-Ra, Gibbs, and Montgomery just proved to be too much for the Eagles. Having issues. I want to see AJ Brown go off though. I too think it's gonna be a high scoring game. 42-41.
Ooh, I like that. I think that's gonna be a fun. If you get closer, that's gonna be a fun to watch game.
Right.
Which it seems like we haven't had many of those this last week.
Yeah, it was. Last week was a bit hard. I was too busy.
Yeah, I think the Rams and 49ers, that was a decent game to watch. The Eagles and Packers, that was like watching the Broncos and Raiders. Yeah, there really wasn't a fun game to watch last week. Maybe the Bucks Patriots. That might have
No,
been
then
the
everybody
game of
talks
the week.
trash. Oh, well, if you look at the Eagles Packers, it was clearly a different game. You know what? Both games are boring. I don't care how different it was. Both games were boring.
Both games were boring.
Yeah, regardless of who it was. The Packers or the Raiders. The Packers are just as good as the Raiders. Same
Yeah,
team.
you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there.
So I don't care what nobody has to say. Call it a defensive battle, call it offensive stink fest. They both suck. They both at least the Broncos got to win. I think the Eagles got to win too. Who got to win in that one? I don't even know. So
it is the Eagles.
Yeah, so at least they got wins.
By
That's
3
all
points.
that matters.
It was same score, literally 10-7.
Literally same score. Start the week on a crap game, end the week on a crap game.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
All their defensive players from Georgia, they played together. Shut up. They're garbage game.
Right. I don't want to watch defenses play each other.
Yeah.
I want to watch teams play each other.
Soccer.
Yeah.
Football. Redonkulous. Yeah, so let's see. Let's take a promo real quick. Step away for about a minute. Get these promos going, guys, and then we come back. We'll talk a little bit of about the Nuggets, and then before we get into Static Stamp.
Yes, sir.
Friday. Yes. We'll be right back, guys. You're hanging out with us at the bus stop over on Shady Sports Network. If you haven't already, head over to Shady Sports Network on YouTube and hit that subscribe button so that you can watch all of our episodes, all of our shows. Head over. We got live events, live sports. Speaking of that, we got the CSU football team playing today in the Mountain West game on our live channel for free. We have live events, so many live events, interviews, all types of interviews, all types of sports updates, and we cover all types of sports. So hang with us. Head over to Shady Sports Network on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get to 10,000 by the end of the season. We'll be right back.
You thought you wanted to go through against Chad Gable, but you didn't. And I'm going to tell you why. Chad Gable would take everything that Gunther's done and bury it.
The Playmaker.
It was on site. AJ Styles walked out there, seen LA like, oh, okay, nigga, LA Knight hopped out the car, let's go.
Break down everything in TNA, AEW, and all of the WWE programming. Join these two kings, monarchs of wrestling, live every Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 5:30 p.m. Central on the Play Caller Sports Talk YouTube channel.
Lego. Saturday morning, guys. Wake up. Let's get into it, right? We went through our picks for week 11. So you can go back and check those out if you missed those. Went through all 16. I think it was 16 games this week. All right. We'll include the Thursday night game. Let's see, 1, 2,
15. This is my
15,
count.
somewhere around there. It's a lot of games. Go back and see our picks. Moving forward. Yo, Nuggets are hanging steady, right? We only got 2 losses. Seems like we're just chasing OKC this whole time, though, man.
It's a proud time to be a Coloradan. Definitely.
It is.
Unless you're a baseball fan.
Why? They're not playing right now. You don't see them losing.
That's a good thing. But right now we got Nuggets number 2 in all of the Western Conference. We got
Mhm.
Broncos, who are number one in the AFC West, and we have the Avalanche, who are in the top of the Western Conference in the NHL. Hockey,
Broncos
football,
are top of the AFC as well too. They're like
yeah,
2 or 3.
yeah. No, we are top of our divisions in every sport right now that is actively going, which is always great for major sports in Colorado. Something that we've grown accustomed to for sure.
Mhm.
One of the big things with the Nuggets is them stacking their bench up and building their bench up over the off season. In the first two games, we were really questioning everything. It seemed like honestly, we were. Is this the same old Nuggets, different look? And ever since then, it seems like they've been out to kind of prove us wrong in a sense. Where I mean, the .818 winning percentage. It's off the charts with their numbers right now. Jokic has all but I think 1 or 2 games without a triple double.
Mhm.
He's leading the MVP race 10 games into the season with 52 more games to go, 53 more games to go. It's looking real good for the Nuggets right now. Honestly, the Thunder's ahead of us by 3 games. They only have one loss. Um, but I mean, look, it was an ugly loss for the Thunder, honestly, and one that I'm sure they wish they can get back. But it's the same old Thunder, whole different Nuggets. When we lost and took it to Game 7 with them, that's one thing that's exciting. So if it ends up Nuggets and Thunder in the playoffs again, I think we got their number.
Yeah, I think I feel good the way the Nuggets have been looking so far going into the season. Like you said, Joker's just been completely dominating in every aspect of the game. He's averaging a triple double. So far, 10 games into the season, 11 games into the season. They're only 2 games behind OKC, even with OKC having all those extra wins. And we got a chance to just catch up with them too. And the thing is, we don't even need to catch up with them with the format, right? We just stay in that top 6. Is not the top division leader, so we can still get home court advantage. We can still take it to where it needs to be taken to, and we can go see OKC wherever. I'm not worried about OKC, man.
Same. Yeah, that's one thing that's in the past for me. Is last year I had the anxiety of being like, do we have the firepower? And this year, what I'm seeing early on is, oh yeah, we got the firepower easily. I mean, because that was a big thing in the playoffs last year is that OKC had that they can go big man on us and the two big man lineup, and now we could do the same thing. We could throw Valanciunas and Jokic out there, and
Mhm.
it's exactly the same thing as their matchups that they have, and we got Tim Hardaway Jr., who's been explosive from beyond the arc. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Tim Hardaway Jr. Um, the one person that I'm still on the fence about being in the starting lineup is Christian Brown.
Well, Christian
We
Brown's
gave him
hurt.
his extension. We gave him all this and that. I think if he comes back from this injury, we consider not having him in that starting lineup.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it looks without him, right? We'll have, at least 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks to see how it looks without him.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's
So,
and just that alone is changing people's approach on how they're going to play us. The Clippers, they had this whole format to let Jokic shoot, let him score, and let's limit his assists. And then he put up I think 55 on them.
yeah.
And they're like, "Well, we were going to let him score and lower his assists. We didn't expect him to put up 55 though."
The lowered his assists for sure. He didn't have a triple double, but still had the 55.
Yeah,
On the shooting, still just dominated the game. Joker is for
yeah.
sure like the best player in the league right now. I don't care hands down what anybody says. Like he's tops the league. It'd be nice to see a championship and an MVP go in the same season with it.
Yeah, exactly the same. Just do a repeat of that, and get him that second championship, and I think that'll solidify his place in NBA history. And
Right.
I know that's the big talks. A lot of people are like, if he doesn't get in a championship, can we even really consider him as like one of the top 10 best? And it's like,
He's
absolutely. But
already
I mean,
one
if
of
you
the
need,
top 10 best.
yeah, if that's what you really need to solidify that, then I mean, I think we're well on our way.
But he does need to get a championship soon, man, because once the Spurs figure it out, it's game over for the rest of the league.
Yeah, definitely. The Spurs pretty much just embarrassed the Golden State Warriors the other night, and they're right on our tails, really, honestly. I mean, just not keeping the Spurs behind. They fell at 6 in the Western Conference, but that's 12 games in the season for them. They're 8-4. I mean, that is a world of change from what they had last year. I think they ended last year's season with like 21 wins total. So,
yeah, so they're miles ahead of where they were last season. And then what about over on the East looking crazy too, man? Look at Detroit winning with no stars, right? Still leading that league. It's wild to see how they're able to hang on. And then when Cade Cunningham comes back, see what they can continue to do over there.
yeah, and the Bucks aren't performing as great as everyone would expect them to be, even though they have a Antetokounmpo out there. And I feel like if it's another bum year for Milwaukee, that this might be the last you see Giannis in a Bucks jersey.
Dang, bring him to the Nuggets.
Man, that would be insanity.
Pair him up with Joker and just watch him just dominate Twin Towers.
Yeah, that would be a sight to see, is something scary, and I would be willing to give up the house for that.
Right? I'd give it all up. Give up Murray, Gordon, Picks, Brown.
Yeah,
all of them.
They could all go. Just put Giannis and Jokic out there.
Yeah, I'd do it right now.
It'd be the Euro League of Denver.
God, man. International League of Denver.
Right.
Yeah. That's about all I got really for NBA, unless you got more.
I mean, it's the big announcement of Nico Collins being fired finally. It only took 12 games for the Mavericks and them being at 14th in the Western Conference for them to decide. I think they said they've only gotten 6 games out of Anthony Davis. The more time is going on, the more that trade is just blowing up in Dallas's face, and it's really sad to see that, unfortunately, because it left Dallas Mavericks were all Dallas has. If you're a sports fan in Dallas, you're not happy right now. You got Jerry Jones blowing up the Cowboys. You had Nico Collins ruining the Mavericks. It's hard to be a Dallas fan, and
especially when you see the Spurs right there killing it, right?
Yeah, my heart goes out to all Dallas fans, and I feel for you guys. And I think better things are on the way with them finally departing with Nico Collins, and I think it's going to be hard to come back from giving up one of the top 5 best active players in the NBA right now, with the way things are looking in LA with LeBron not even being around. He's not the star of the show anymore. He's not the star of LA. He's not the reason why they're selling tickets. It's all falling on Luka. Luka is single-handedly taking over that team, and he's shown out to be the leader and the captain of that franchise and the face of the franchise now, and they're looking solid.
Bron, look at me. Bron, look at me. Luka's the captain now. Yeah. No, that's true. It'll be interesting to see what they do over there. Another firing announced this morning. The Pelicans actually fired their coach, Willie Green. They're 2-10 to start the season too. Zion playing off and on. He only played 5 games. We thought we were going to see Olympic Zion. We barely seen him in half the games.
Yeah, and on the other side of it, I mean, you got the 2 bottom of the Western Conference coaches going. Well, not the coach for Nico Collins, but he was the GM. But there's firings on both sides from the top bottom teams of the Western Conference. That has to be inevitable for the Eastern Conference too. You got the Wizards and the Pacers at the bottom, and they only have 1 win. They're 1-11 right now. Who would have thought that the Pacers don't know how to
fire coaches? They don't know how to fire people. They're just like, well, we're good.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But the Pacers, that's the big shocker there. Something has to change fast. You can't go from being in the Western or the Eastern Conference Finals to being 1-11. I get that they don't have Halliburton, but that shouldn't be a make or break for a team.
Hallie, that superstar over there in Indiana. He go Be like Paul George. Eventually, he go request out.
Yeah, and what's the trade value with his injury? You know, there's so many toss-ups there now. Where I mean, there's irreparable damage there now on every end.
Yeah, what is the trade value? I don't know. But I think you still get some value for him. He's proven how valuable he is with the record the team has right now without him.
Yeah.
What they did with him. So I don't know. I think a lot of teams be fighting for him for sure.
Yeah, and I think he'd stay. I think he'd stay in the Eastern Conference, though. He would end up somewhere on that side.
That'd be hard. I can see that.
Yeah. The Western Conference is just so solid, honestly. I mean, that's just one thing that's always been prevalent in the NBA is that, the Eastern Conference every now and then will get a championship, but the Western Conference has always held it down, and they're always the teams to be in terms of having solidified rosters and having these dominant players and having these dominant, not even players, just lineups. I mean, they're bench heavy. It's not just stars. It's bench heavy. They're bench heavy teams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like all across the board. I was just trying to look up the story about Anthony Davis, see what's going on with him.
You know, it's I don't see him being
or
around
not Anthony Davis, Anthony
the...
Edwards. My bad.
Oh, okay. Let's say I don't see Anthony Davis being in the league too much longer. Honestly, I think he's at the end of his career, and I think this contract he's currently on will probably be one of the last ones. Anthony Edwards, on the other hand, I mean, it's just that man he's the man of mystery, honestly.
Yeah.
From how many wins they're gonna have, how many points he's gonna get, and how many kids does he actually have?
You don't even know if he's gonna play or not. So yeah. But Timberwolves are on a roll right now. They're definitely trending upward. Same thing with the Heat. Heat are trending upward too.
The Heat's trying to do something. Definitely, they start off real slow, but they finally hit the gas.
Yeah, it's crazy to see how much Cleveland they're hanging on, but I thought they'd be doing a little bit more damage just earlier, a little bit earlier in the East. And they're just not doing a whole lot.
And that's where, I think the conferences are separated is through consistency, heavily, honestly. Is like there's consistency and good records consistently in the Western Conference as opposed to the Eastern Conference. I mean, you would never expect the Celtics, who were champions 2 years ago, the Pacers, who were, going to be projected to go back to the championship, to be good. And they're just not anything this season. They're just falling behind heavy.
Well, I mean, you see the Pistons, they're still in it. What about the Knicks? How are they looking?
The Knicks are number 2. They're 8-4. I mean, that's just the crazy. It was the Knicks, wasn't it? Or was it the Pacers? I know it was the Cavaliers for sure. The Cavaliers had like 5 losses 3/4 of the way through the season last year, and now they already have 5 losses now.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, got Atlanta.
The Eastern Conference was actually scaring me last year based on their records. They had 2 teams that were just running it up, where it's like, are they even going to lose?
Yeah, Detroit, I don't know if they can sustain what they're doing. We'll see how it goes and how that looks. I don't even know what the record looks like or what the schedule looks like coming into it. But I'm excited for the Nuggets, though, man. It's pretty fire to see them dominate and like their team. Even when it's like, are they clicking? What's going on? Cam ain't looking too good, and this and that. And they're still number 2 in the power rankings, number 2 in the division.
And they have the best. Yeah, they're on the best win streak in the entire conference right now. They're the only ones with 6-game win streak. Trailed only by the Suns and the Thunder.
Yeah, Joker's having an MVP season.
which is that consistency. It goes back to that consistency, where it's like that's to be expected. I would be worried if he wasn't.
Mm-hmm. But then you got SGA also having an MVP season. Free throw merchant doing his thing. They don't even got Jalen Williams playing, so see what
Most
happens
free
when he comes back.
throws in a season right now is what he's aiming for. It's the only credibility he's going to have on that MVP if he gets it is most free throws ever made by any player ever.
Yeah, he's gonna
in a
have
single
that
season.
before halfway through the season.
Yeah, which is just ridiculous. It's like it's the tush push of the NBA. So they got to figure something out to rectify that because it's just not fair. It
Yeah.
just does not make it fair in any way. Like no game should be won at the free throw line. 50 per and it factors as 50% of their score.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, looking forward to it. Let's see. Nuggets got a game coming up. They got cup game group play against the Timberwolves coming up today. Actually, at 6. So that'll be interesting to see how they do. Looking forward. Yo, let's get into some. Let's take a promo and then get into some New Music Friday. Cool with that? Did you freeze on me? Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, I'm good with it. Yeah,
You're back. No, it's good. All right, cool. Here we go. Let's take this promo real quick, guys. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, head over to YouTube and subscribe for all our episodes, all our media that we put out, all the content that we bring to you daily over at Shady Sports Network. So thanks for rocking with us. If you're still here, and chop it up. We'll come back. We'll be talking some new music from New Music Friday and Static Stamp.
Hey, Eagles fan. Join my man Cool McCain and a host of others as they break down every single game, every single week in an objective manner, and also from a fan's perspective as well. Remember, this cast feels just like you. Nobody likes you. And you don't care. Fly, Eagles, fly. Eagles Elite Podcast, every Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and other podcast outlets.
Let's see what they mean about that, though. You know what I mean? That's how I feel the Broncos fan right now. They're like, oh, but your win was this, but your win with this. Like, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
a win is a win, whether you
Win
win
is a win. You look at
win
it
by
like
an inch
that.
or a mile.
Exactly. And as long as you win. And if it were that case, right, we'd be undefeated because we barely lost. So that's how I feel about it. Yo, we got some music. Looks like some pretty good tracks came out.
Yeah, definitely. I think the one that stuck out to me the most, surprisingly enough, was Dominic Fike. I'm a Dominic Fike fan for sure.
Okay.
It's kind of Bay pop R&B ish kind of music. If you've never heard of Dominic Fike, but he's got good vibes to his music and everything. It's something that I am fond of in terms of just having some, I guess you could say, more positive music in a sense of some people mess with Playboy Cardi. I mess with Dominic Fike.
Okay. I see my boy Wale got his whole album out. I know.
Yep.
Reem would be hating on Wale.
That's one I haven't gotten to listen to quite yet. I haven't gotten to dive into it quite yet, but I'm excited about it. I've always been pro Wale. I know we've had the discussions with Reem on here before, even where his last few albums weren't really it. We all kind of came consensus that Lotus Flower Bomb was like kind of like the end of his era. But he came up in that backpack rapper era, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, I'm looking forward to listening to this album. Everything is a lot. But Wale, I'm pretty excited for that, as well as the Kevin Gates and Rick Ross "I'm a Dog" remix.
Yeah, definitely. Another one that came out that I'm excited to look forward to is that T Grizzly album. I love T Grizzly's. Just got that dog in him.
What is that? D Block Europe? What the heck is this? Is D Block even involved in it?
I know they had their verses not too long ago against Dipset.
Oh, it's not even D Block. It's just two dudes.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, two dudes from the UK. From the UK. Oh, I can't do it. That's a bad UK accent. I'm gonna try. Yeah, sure. Some Euro swag. Sofago. Meek Mill dropping albums again. He got an EP.
Indie Pat.
Indie Pack. It's funny it's called Indie Pack and it's an EP. I feel like it would have been one song. Indie Pack. But whatever. I don't know what a pack is. Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably the best New Music Friday in a couple of weeks, though.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that for sure, honestly. And looking back at the last couple of weeks and everything, I mean, we had G Herbo, DJ Say. The one thing that did get to listen to that came out last week, and I don't know if you got a chance to listen to yet, was Danny Brown. Get to peep that new album yet?
I had not listened to it yet.
Danny Brown's new album.
Well, I was listening to that DJ Premier and Ransom album.
Mm-hmm.
Actually go pretty hard. I like it. But then I was also listening to Mobb Deep. Infinite.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty chill album. Definitely Mobb Deep style for sure. Like it sounds like they just like never stopped recording, just went to the booth and dropped the album 15 years ago.
Yeah, and I've been just mainly listening to that Danny Brown album in the week that we were not here. And Copycats is like the big song that's kind of gaining popularity off of that album itself. I believe there's 14 tracks on the album, with that one being like the lead candidate as like the top track on it right now. But they're all pretty good songs. I listened to a little bit of each of them. I haven't given them an in-depth listen, but I've been definitely listening to a couple of tracks heavily, which is Copycats, 1999, and I think it's What You See are the three that like the ones I've been listening to pretty heavy.
Nice. Yeah, I love Danny Brown's style.
Same. And it's the thing is he hasn't skipped a beat on it. It's not. It seems like he never like went anywhere. It sounds just like his last album, the album before that. It's definitely a hit, and it's definitely gas.
Nice. Gas it up. Gas me up.
And then I went to I know Key Glock came out with Play a Partner. I did go to that Red Rock show that he had recently.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to back-to-back shows. I went to Dead Mouse on the second day, and then the next day was Key Glock on the Rocks.
Nice.
And it was dope. He did a whole Young Dolph tribute. So it was nice to hear Young Dolph at Red Rocks.
Okay. We went and saw D Smoke the other night and Cervantes. That's pretty fire.
Very nice.
Yeah, I think it was pretty intimate on the other side. Pretty chill show. We got to meet him and kick it with him. That was super cool. Met a couple other rappers from his tour. Shout out
Very
DNA and Ben Kenobi. We got there at like the end of Ben Kenobi's set. He was pretty chill.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then in terms of live shows in Denver coming up, we have Tech 9 on December 19th with King ISO, X-Rated, Joey Cool, and Widow.
Okay.
That'll be at the Fillmore Auditorium. And then we got Living Legends coming back, which means you got the privilege of seeing them at Atmosphere at Red Rocks in September. They'll be coming with Souls of Mischief and Cunning Linguist again. So it'll be like pretty much same lineup, except Mortal Technique won't be there and Atmosphere won't be there.
I know I gotta get that content up that we took, those videos and photos. I'm gonna edit those and get this up here sooner than later.
Yeah, that'll be on the same night. So you pretty much get your pick of the shows. You get to see Tech 9, King ISO, X-Rated, Joey Cool, and Widow at Fillmore, or the same night you get to see Living Legends, Souls of Mischief, and Cunning Linguist at Cervantes.
Yeah, both. I'd probably rather go to Cervantes, honestly.
Those are both
parking, man.
Yeah, and they're both relatively close to each other, honestly. Where I mean, if you wanted to catch, Cunning Linguist, the Souls of Mischief for the throwback factor, and then you can skip over to Fillmore and go see Tech 9 right before he comes up on stage and headlines.
Right, I'll probably just go see Fillmore first because it'll probably be over by like 10:30, 11, then head to Cervantes.
True, you're not wrong.
Well, I guess rap shows over Cervantes they end early too.
Yep, and then going back to the Rhyme Sayers artists inside of things. We have Greaves coming in March of next year to Bluebird, and he just announced that, which I'm pretty excited about. I love Greaves.
Some UK flair.
And then we got. Yeah, no, he's straight out of Rhyme Sayers, so he comes out of the Atmosphere Rhyme Bank.
Nice.
And then we got Cardi B announced her show at Ball Arena March 9th.
Oh man. It's gonna be litty.
Yeah.
One Take Cypher. We gotta get some ciphers up on here, man. That'd be fun. Get some ciphers.
Yeah, definitely. Ciphers are always fun.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone's moving into the wave of verses.
Right. Hey, I like them. I'll take them. The new way to look at music, right? It's a cool new way to look at music.
It is. And it's a nice way to look back at throwback too, and really appreciate what came out before this generation that's currently enjoying the new age hip hop.
Oh,
they can kind of see where it came from.
Song out.
Shaq got a song out
with Chip Fu.
Oh snap!
Shaq's the man, the plan to be the master was a master plan. How you doing money? You ain't even got character fan. Like hit the green from the ground up, grass the land. We never seen a baller that live in the street. They did it and did it because I really give it and did it. Spit it. I'm a couple away from a number 4. When I say a number 4, it's the way I fuck off. Each house back on another law. Tell a killer whatever, just make it what it's all. Warrior of the man, Bugatti for the Royce. I forgot the bins of war. Got a big choice. Here you say they don't connect. Can't be wrong with that. Yeah, they in a crab or a ship. They be circling around the whip like a crack on the strip. I let it flick, they know it's my path. Straight with your butt, then I'ma just let it dash through your dips. You got a crab in the stash, my stash in the crib. Any rapper can get it from hats to the wigs. I graduated from the top to the bins. I walked in the front like it's snacks in the fridge. I'm from the bricks that will bury you. Get to the train like machete you. Stick to the script, that's all I'm telling you. Don't act like pop, do all your belly juice. There's only one MC, they get the shun MCs. They all my sons, it's D's. They know you under right, but they know me under the sea. The bugs got me in the eye. There's a bunch of peanuts, bitches. We are with this when we fire. We are when we burn the vampire. We are when we burn the weather. I hear them fire.
It's not bad, actually, honestly. Anytime I hear Shaq rap, though, I think of him as a genie.
He was a genie, not Sinbad. Shaq.
Not in this reality.
Not in this reality. In one of those realities. Yeah. Shaq coming out with some fire, mad at somebody.
Right? No joke. Nothing makes me happier, though, than going to a DJ Diesel EDM show, though. I mean, I think that's where he thrives and what I think he's actually really surprisingly good at. It's not something I'd ever expect to see was, Shaq being like one of these like more prominent EDM DJs.
Yeah. Right. No, it's like Paris Hilton, being one of the prominent EDM DJs. It's just like, hey man, right? Hey man,
Yep.
that's all I'll say, man. Yeah, but is there anything else you got? Let's see.
Have you taken a listen to that Kevin Gates and Rick Ross?
No, should we listen to it?
Yeah, why not? I haven't had a chance to hear it.
Kevin Gates said some things recently. I'm like, what man you talking about?
Was he starting cars with his hands again?
No, I was just saying he doesn't like black people. Like what the hell? All right. So don't you? I don't know.
Project only thing the fly. You know about Carolina?
Comment. Who else been a Rick Ross and Kevin Gates fan for over 10 plus years?
I mean, when did Kevin Gates even come to like popularity? Was it 10 years ago?
Probably even a little more, I think.
I know Rick Ross has been out for probably close to 20.
Yeah. Kevin Gates, let's see, because 6 Jobs, that was like in 2012. It's done 12, 2011, 2013.
Okay, no, it says Kevin Gates' first song was released in 2007.
Yeah.
So I guess he's been around.
Kevin Gates do got the hooks though, but
Yeah, and this is once it started playing, I was like, oh yeah, this is that song that's all over TikTok.
cool.
Yeah, I'd say it's gas, but it was gas when it came out. This is just a remix with Rick Ross on it.
Yeah.
But it's been out.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, definitely. I think over the course of the week, I'm going to be definitely taking a bigger, in-depth listen on T Grizzly's new album and Wale's new album. Definitely, so I could have some good feedback next week for that.
Yes, sir. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Looking forward to the Broncos beating down the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna be fun. The Nuggets beating down the Timberwolves.
and I
Master
think
P dropped the song.
did he really?
31 flavors. Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
Lost Tapes. It's No Limit Lost Tapes. Okay, I'll be checking that out. Doesn't look like it dropped. It must have came out. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's go. Paul Wall dropping music. Oh, he got a song premiere, a music video premiering dedicated to the game on November 17th at noon our
Okay.
time.
It's a Monday.
That's freaking wild because I'm not even gonna set a reminder. I'm not waiting for that. I love Paul Wall, but I don't care. Just drop it. What the heck,
Right.
Twisted? Everybody's got this new, all this new stuff and the old stuff. Let's go. Rico Too Smooth. Spice One. Spice One drop. Come on, man. Busy Bones dropping stuff. Static and Gemini need to drop. Yo, that's about all I
Right.
got. That's about all I got for today, man. Unless you got something else. To add for
No.
Fridays.
No, just to go back, I guess, on what we've already gone over. You know, we got all our predictions in. Me and you agree the Bears are going to be the winners of the Bears Vikings game. We both got Broncos. We know Reem has the Chiefs. And then the Lions Eagles game. I got Eagles. You got Lions, and pretty much a shootout.
Dame Dollar just dropped a track 2 hours ago.
Who?
Dame.
Lillard.
Dame Lillard.
Dame Dollar Lillard.
Yeah, he just dropped a track 2 hours ago. Give me some
Is
love.
it him though, or is it like this whole Kevin Durant one where he's just in it?
It's him.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck with a nigga that come from the mud. I'ma just kicking the drone, a nigga for real, I'm sending the sub. Stepping on shit is a habit, I'm simply a savage and really the plug. I don't do sparkles and shows, it ain't no extra when I'm in the club. I'ma walk in with a vibe, and you know I'm in the trap. It's a lie, hey, a lot of you wear the sky.
Dang, coming a little Jared Benton flow.
I like it.
I like it. Yeah, that's cool. Gives a thumbs up. That's gas. Dang. He was like, okay, Shaq, you gonna drop something? Let me drop something. JID dropped something 10 days ago, son. Dang, that's a lot of stuff. Yeah, we definitely missed last week. I missed all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff to check out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to come back next week with some updates from these past 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if Damian Lillard comes back from his injury at any point this season.
Right. He making music. He don't got time for that right now.
Right. He's on his Leangelo ball.
Getting there done. Well, shoot, man. Dang, zero dropping. There's some good stuff. Yeah, we come back next week. Some good stuff.
Yep, we gotta play some catch up definitely since missing last week. So appreciate everybody for tuning in with us this week and continuing to come back week after week.
Lil Flip got a song out. Yeah.
Is he still dissing T.I.?
Nice. Looking like he's crazy. Yeah, make him go crazy. Lil White? What the heck? 3-6 Mafia got Lil White on the track? Bro. Yeah. That's some. Yeah. Okay. Let me put my music back in. That T-Pain Club Husband threw me off. That corniness. All right. All right,
I forgot about that.
man.
I forgot about that.
Hey, thank you guys for rocking with us. This is the Bus Stop over on Shady Sports Network. We brought you some NFL talk, a little bit NBA talk, some new music talk, some old music talk, just some chatter about music in general. Come chop it up with us, man, every Saturday here on Shady Sports Network at 9:30 after Around the Indoor Football World, which comes on at 6:30 every Saturday morning. So we got you covered. Come hang with us. Other than that, I mean, it's been fun. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Continue to support. Help us, help you, help us. Hit that like button. Head over to YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that share button, please, on the Shady Sports Network. Other than that, it's been fun. It's been real. Statik, you got anything for anybody out there?
Yeah, just thank you for tuning in with us always. We'll definitely be back to doing this consecutively week after week. We'll get better at announcing if we are going to postpone and miss a week or anything like that. But yeah, just like Jem said, keep subscribing, tell your friends, tell family, push those follows up, get us out there, get the word out, let everyone know we ain't going anywhere. We're always going to be here talking about everything relevant, essentially. Even when football season goes down, it opens us up for all the other sports that are going up. We always got baseball. We always got hockey. We got basketball that continues after that, championships for those. We're always going to be here. So continue to rock with us. We appreciate all you guys. Next week we'll have Reem back. We'll hopefully see him back in some more Broncos gear.
Right. There we go. Heck yeah. Good show, Statik. As he said, thank you guys for joining us. Until next weekend. Enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your football tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.
I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.